Welcome to the Urban Farming Common Ground Garden. This is a terrific spot right here in the city of Oakland Park because you know there are so many people who like to garden, and everybody needs the right and the opportunity to garden, even though they may be handicapped in some way. And the Common Ground Garden by the 37th class of Leadership Broward is here at the Urban Farming Institute, and we're so proud to have Leadership Broward to have chosen UFI as a location for this project. It is just absolutely amazing because it rounds out the gardening opportunity for so many people. Whether you're a practicing gardener that's advanced, beginning, handicapped or not, wheelchair bound or not, there's a place for gardeners here in the city of Oakland Park at the Urban Farming Institute, and it's all because of Leadership Broward and the 37th class. We're so happy to have all of you involved with this outstanding project. Well done.
Hello, I'm Stacy Brown with the Urban Farming Institute. We manage the community garden here in Oakland Park. We started with 12 raised garden beds, and now we have 55 lower raised garden beds, and I'm super happy to working with Leadership Broward's Class 37 and building a common ground garden. This project was initiated to make our whole garden inclusive and available to everyone in the community, regardless of their abilities.
I chose to participate in the Urban Farming Institute because I had an interest in health and wellness, and I also wanted to build my own garden. So I thought being a part of this project, I would get to learn hands-on things about how to build my own garden. I also felt the project, as you can see, is something you can see and feel and touch. And I thought that being able to see the legacy and come here in the future and have people coming together in this garden, bringing the community together, that's why I wanted to participate in this project. And I feel I'm not really a tool belt diva by any means, so the challenge of actually having to come and build the garden beds and build the bench and actually build this put me out of my comfort zone. But I think our team is probably the best team, and everybody really helped each other to get out of our comfort zone. And I feel as a leader, sometimes you have to do things that are not your usual and that do put you out of your comfort zone and just helps you to grow and mature.
The reason I chose the community garden is that it's kind of what I am. I love being outside. I love gardening. I even have my own garden at home. And what I know about a garden is that once you teach people how to grow something on their own, they're going to grow it for themselves, and then they're going to feed themselves. So you're actually nurturing, teaching, educating, and that's what UFI is doing here, and that's what they're doing to the community of Oakland Park. UFI is going to go beyond Oakland Park, and I know it's a stepping stone. It's going to go out to all of Broward County and maybe beyond that. But as far as for me, how it makes me grow as a leader, it helps me encourage, teach, and be patient. Look at other people's skills, see what they're really good at, and encourage them to sharpen those skills and to grow. Like what we do here at UFI, we grow for our Common Ground Garden.
When asked about why I wanted to do this project at the Urban Farming Institute, my response to everyone is I knew from the very beginning that this would be my first choice. I think it has a lot to do with growing up and being involved in the garden so much with my family. It has so many special memories, and the fact that the garden itself is special because it brings people together. That tied into what Stacy presented to us and her want for this garden. It was to bring the community together, to bring a place that everyone who walked into it would have an opportunity to learn from each other, to grow plants and vegetables, and to learn how those things could make a big difference in someone's life. I think during this experience, I can walk away from knowing an amazing bunch of individuals who I consider my family now, and the fact that we have built something with our hands that the community now can use from today moving forward.
I chose UFI because of experience we had with our family. This one, when she was 6 years old, she kind of forced us into building a garden as a family. So we built the garden, and the very next day she was out there talking to the plants and watering the plants. And so as a family, we all joined in with her, and we had so much fun digging in the dirt, building the garden, seeing the plants grow, taking the food in. We took such pride in taking the first tomato we had. The whole family took such pride in cutting this tomato and eating this tomato. So as a family, we took joy and pride in the garden, and we wanted other members of the community to experience the same thing. And this is a perfect opportunity to do this. It opens up gardening to a whole nother aspect of the community. Eva, do you want to say?
And I love gardening with my daddy because we always have so much fun, and I always talk to the plants. And one time I talked to a tree and drew a picture of it when it was all better.
And that's exactly why I chose UFI.
The reason I chose UFI was because I was looking into getting a better lifestyle for myself. So why not get hands-on experience by being in the garden, learning how to farm, learning how to build things and make things easier for me. So that would improve my lifestyle, but it also will help me to improve my parents' lifestyle, who are two retired people that are always in the house, and instead of bickering with each other, they can be outside enjoying the nature, enjoying garden. So I plan to build a raised garden bed for them so they can have fun outside as well. Hopefully you can join UFI, come out and enjoy your community. They have this beautiful garden ready for you to just come and have a good time. One thing you'll know is that you don't have to worry about what level of education or what walk of life you're in. We're all the same when you come out to the Common Ground Garden.
When I moved here 3 years ago, the one thing I was really excited about was the warm weather and the sunshine. When I'm not working, I try to spend as much time as I can outside. When this project was pitched with UFI, I knew we'd be outside building the raised garden beds, and that's what I wanted to do.
Also, while I've attempted to grow vegetables in the past, it didn't go very well, so I knew this would be an opportunity to gain some knowledge and proper growing techniques. Knowing that we were going to provide the community with another way for folks with challenges to be able to be outside and garden was something I knew I wanted to be a part of. As a leader, you always want to be learning. This project has enabled me to experience something very different than my everyday world in finance. Working with UFI made me appreciate their impact to the community they serve and how what they do really does make a difference to so many people. I'm excited for UFI's future.
I love being outside. Typically, that's where you'll find me on my days off. When Stacy presented at the Leadership Broward Community Service Day about UFI and this garden space, I knew I wanted to be a part of it.
Gardening is something that's always interested me. My grandfather had a huge garden when we were growing up in Pompano Beach, and to this day he talks about his favorite memories with me and my sister and my brother in the garden. When I learned about gardening challenges that came to those with disabilities here at the Urban Farming Institute, I wanted to be a part of that solution. My background's in interior architecture, and I have skills in understanding accessibility standards when it comes to those with disability and in wheelchairs. I knew I could help the design and create an accessible garden that would be ergonomic for those who are wheelchair bound. Participating in the vision, design, and creation of this inspiring outdoor space has been such an amazing experience. I'm surrounded by talented individuals with huge hearts and a passion for what we're doing. Team Common Ground Gardeners is a massive part of my leadership story. When you work as a team with a common goal, integrity, and accountability, you can accomplish anything.
In the fall, we hope to start many programs and classes here at UFI and utilize our Common Ground Garden. Some of those include stress relief, programs for our seniors, and also children's programs. And we really was so fortunate to be able to get this class and work with these group of people. They have been amazing, and I couldn't have asked for a more thoughtful and caring group of people to help me in this endeavor. And I really hope that they'll be back in future months to help me progress this program even further.